Unfortunately, I came 16th today, but I got $500, so can't complain. The final hand, I had pocket queens. I called the vase pre-flop, trying to trap, and then the flop was 6, 7, 8. He had 9, 5, and after V-vase, all in, and I was drawing dead, basically.
Oh, Edward, you slow played yourself into oblivion. Clearly, this is a man with a poker future. Winning it last year and reaching the semi-final this year is pretty awesome. The next big confrontation at our featured table, Ace-King versus Ace-King. So this should be a split pot, unless something truly horrible happens. Sorry, I've got those poker chills running up the back of my neck. Only a diamond on the turn will keep this hand alive. No, it's going to be a split pot. I'm actually quite pleased about that. I don't think either hand should be allowed to win in that situation. Just give them the money back and don't actually deal the cards out. That's what I think. Once went out on a 4 flush when I had aces and the other guy had aces. That was pretty grim. It's not about my bad beats. It's about these enterprising students playing for a top prize of $20,000. And we're ahead of the game already because none of them have turned up with a traffic cone on their head. I lost a £50 bet based on that, actually. This is hand 45. The blinds are 150, 300. And we've got Jamie with the ace-10. Has raised it up. Andy's going to play with the ace-6. And he's going to hope to either catch a flop or play Jamie in position. Well, he's definitely going to play Jamie in position unless they move around before the deal. No, they're not going to. Well, we could see some action here. That's hit both of them. Jamie's made second pair and Andy's flopped the nut flush draw.
1100.
How much are you playing? 7-3 more.
Jamie bets out. Andy asks him how much is he playing. That's usually not a sign that he's going to fold. He's got different ways he can play this. He can call and try and catch his flush, or he can play more aggressively and semi-bluff with a raise. He looks like a man that's going to raise, doesn't he?
Raise.
I knew it. $3,500 is a sturdy bet. I like the way he's played the hand. I think Jamie has to fold. He does. And that confrontation has damaged Jamie a little bit. Andrew's been moved to balance the tables, and David Liu has arrived, and he's brought with him a big ace-king. Jamie is in danger here. He's all in against David's ace-king with an ace-9. He'll need some help. Well, need a 9 to be specific. Or some kind of straight involving a 9 would also get him out of this jam. That's funny only if you remember his screen name is Lucky Jambon, which you won't. A 5 makes it possible. A 7 or a 9 now will get Jamie out of this hole. And he'll need it or we'll lose him. No, unfortunately not. The ace-king stands up and we're going to lose Jamie. Bad luck, Jamie. Doesn't look overly happy about it, but he must leave. Those are the rules.
Basically, I made a big bluff with 7 high, which cost me a lot of my chips. I did it because I thought I had a tight reputation. Obviously, I didn't. And then I just got short stacked, ran into ace-king with ace-9, and that was that, really.
6 players left at our featured table as we continue to whittle away the contestants, getting ready for our live final. This hand is Battle of the Student Haircuts. Lack of haircuts, actually, student hair growths. I mean, I know money can be tight, but it doesn't cost that much to go to the barbers. No excuse. Look at that. It's everywhere. King Jack versus 2 is a classic race situation. The 2s are holding up. King or a Jack required on the river. Oh, and there it is. It's harsh when it comes that way, but it was always 50-50. Remember, the board is simply an illusion.
Basically, I got a little bit short towards the end, made a stand with pocket 2s and got called off King Jack. Unfortunately, he hit a king on the river, but $750, I can't complain with that.
Absolutely not. All of these players have done extremely well. Remember, they've battled through lots and lots of competitors to get to this semi-final stage. 5 remain at our featured table. Andrew's rejoined the action.
2,000 to play.
Gerard raises it up with the Queen Jack, 4 times the big blind.
And re-raised.
And all in from the button. James with the King 10. We can see he's in pretty good shape, but what he doesn't know is that he's run into a monster behind him. Extremely unlucky, 5-handed, to find such a big hand in the blinds. I think Andrew's going to play. Is he going to call or is he going to move in? He's just called, I think.
4,050.
Gerald, the original raiser, goes out, and Andrew's in great shape here with the Ace-King versus the King 10. James will be gutted that it's that specific hand. He'd have been hoping Andrew had something like a pair of 9s and he was racing, but as it is, he's only got somewhere between 25 and 30% chance now. Oh, and that's pretty much put the seal on his exit, I fear. It's going to need to come perfect for him now.
7.
Didn't do anything wrong in this hand, but unfortunately, as I said, ran into a monster, and that's tournament poker. We lose him, I'm afraid.
1950 hot.
Basically, I was down to about 11 big blinds, so I've been quite active raised from the cut-off. I had King 10, so I restalled with that, and the big blind woke up with Ace King. And I've been running into him all day, and it held up. Went busto.